There is a moment in the life of every farmer when the water speaks back to you. When everything you planted, everything you waited for, everything you believed in while others doubted, it arrives at your table. And this is the moment. You are watching me harvest, fry and eat fish that I raised in my own pond, right here on this farm. But this video is not about this plate. This video is about the journey all the way to the hatchery in Chwele, western part of Kenya. The journey that started with just 14,000 and 2,000 fingerlings smaller than your thumb. And this journey is going to turn into something your neighbors will not believe. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that 2,000 small fish, each one is smaller than your finger, can turn 14,000 Kenya shillings into 192,000 in just 6 months? No machines, no chemicals, no miracle, just water, patience, and the knowledge that I'm going to share with you today for free right here. Even your neighbor, the one who says farming does not pay, cannot argue with this maths. So today, I am taking you step by step from the hatchery in Gate in Chwele to this plate. The complete guide, everything I saw, everything I learned, and everything you need to start. So let us do this. Let us go. Right now we are headed to Chwele to collect our fingerlings. Chwele, you may not know the name, but every serious fish farmer in Kenya knows what Chwele has. So we packed early before most people had woken up. The road from here to Chwele is not short, but what awaits at the end of it is worth every kilometer. As they say, a true farmer, you must know the origin of your fish. And along the way, I was already doing the math in my head. 2,000 fingerlings, Kenya shillings 7, that is 14,000. The same amount some people spend on a party that is finished by midnight. But this investment, this one keeps giving for months and for years. And here is what I need every farmer watching this video to understand. You do not need to build a hatchery. You do not need to own a breed of your own fish, or you do not need to breed your own fish. You just need to know where to find quality fingerlings, how to bring them home alive, and how to care for them. Everything I am showing you today, you can do, even if you have never touched a fish in your life. And then you arrive, and the moment you step through these gates, when the smell of clean water and rich earth reaches you, you understand this is not just a farm. This is a factory where life itself is manufactured deliberately, carefully, and patiently. So when we arrived, we were welcomed like family. That is the thing about a serious operation. They are proud of what they do. They have nothing to hide. So we signed the visitors book, and let me tell you, I looked at the names in that book. Farmers from Nairobi, visitors from Uganda, people from Tanzania, all of Africa. People have traveled far to come here. That alone told me everything I needed to know about the quality of this place. A farmer that hides from visitors is a farm with something to hide. A farm that invites you in and hands you a pen, that is confidence. That is professionalism. So here, there are 20 ponds, not 2, not 5, 20. Each one serving a different stage of the fish's journey, from egg to fingerlings to fry to the fish on your plate.
Maybe next year in Madrid.
The farm manager, let just God bless this man. He did not simply walk us through and wave his hands. No, he taught us. Every question I asked, he answered without hesitation. And I asked many questions, of course, because every answer was money in my pocket. Most farmers think that fish farming begins when you buy the fingerlings. No, it doesn't. It begins at the egg. It begins here in this hatchery. Now, inside the air is very still, the water is barely moving, and yet in this quiet, something miraculous is happening. Life, thousands of lives beginning, the egg that becomes a fingerling that becomes your income. This is where it all starts. The parent fish, carefully selected breeders, are kept in these special tanks. They reproduce. The eggs are harvested and placed in incubation trays. Control temperature, control oxygen, control water flow. Nothing is left to chance. Now, after hatching, the tiny fish at this stage, smaller than a grain of rice, are moved into nursery ponds, small enclosed ponds sitting inside the larger ones. Did you notice them when we walked through? Those little enclosed sections within the big ponds, that is the nursery. Now, here's the part that most people do not know. You can buy your fish at 2 stages. Stage 1 are the fingerlings. These are a smaller, cheaper, roughly at Kenya shillings 7, maximum growing time in your pond. But stage 2 are the fries. These ones are a bigger, more developed, slightly costlier, of course, but with a shorter wait to harvest. So we chose the fingerlings. Here is why. Fingerlings give you maximum time in your pond. You control the feed, you control the growth. Of course, from day one, it is your operation. And now, the moment that every farmer who visits a hatchery lives for, the harvest, not of grown fish, no, the harvest of possibility, of potential. 2,000 small heartbeats about to make the journey to our new home, to their new home, to our ponds. The farm manager moved with the quiet confidence of someone who has done this 10,000 times. The net went in and they came silver flashes, darting, alive, so small and yet so full of promise. Now, I want you to watch this moment carefully when you visit a hatchery. Watch how they count. Watch how they batch. A trustworthy hatchery counts with you transparently. This one counted with us, batch by batch. All 2,000 confirmed. And as I watched those fingerlings being scooped from the water, I was already seeing the future. I was already calculating. So even your neighbors couldn't believe it, but the math does not lie. Now look at this. If you bought 2,000 fingerlings, of course 1,600 will survive. That is 80%, which is fair. So each reaches 400 grams. That totals to roughly 640 kilograms. Okay, now sell a kilogram at 300 Kenya shillings, the current market price per kilo in Kenya. That gives you 192,000 Kenyan shillings. Not even your neighbors can believe this. Now, here is the step that kills most beginners. They buy good fingerlings. They pack them badly. They transport them carelessly and wrongly. They arrive home with a dead fish and a broken heart. So that is not happening to us today. The oxygen room is where the fingerlings are packed for transport. Each bag, clean water, then pure oxygen pumped in, sealed tight. The fish have everything they need for up to 8 hours of travel. This is a hatchery that cares for farmers than those that do not. This extra step, this oxygen room, is the difference between arriving home with 2,000 fingerlings alive and arriving home with 500. The rest are dead. So, asante sana manager. Thank you so much, the manager. This man did not just sell us fish. He gave us a master class. So the drive home felt different. The weight of these bags in the motorbike. This is not just 2,000 fingerlings. This is our 6 months of patience, 6 months of feeding, watching and waiting. And at the end of it, something that will feed my family and my bank account. So when you arrive home, when you walk to your pond, when you lower this bag into the water, not rushing, not forcing, but slowly, carefully, letting the temperatures meet like old friends, something happens inside you. As a farmer, as a provider, you actually feel it. Now, this step is very critical. Do not open those bags immediately. Float them sealed on the surface of your pond for 15 minutes. Let the temperatures equalize. So if you just dump cold transported fish into warm pond or cold, they will go into shock. Many will die. So your first 15 minutes of patience here is worth 192,000 Kenyan shillings. But there is one more story happening today, because while the new fingerlings were finding their home, we had a decision to make. Our pond already had mature fish, big, healthy fish that were ready, and we needed to add our new fingerlings. So we harvested 10 mature fish from our own pond, not to sell. Oh no, not today, because today these fish were coming to the kitchen. Mkulima lazima ale vizuri. A farmer must eat well. And here at the end of this day, after the kilometers, after the hatchery, after the fingerlings, the oxygen room, the careful transport, the homecoming, this table, this plate, this moment of eating what your own hands have grown is the real reward, not just the money, not just the profit. This is what we have been growing on this farm. Now let me show you exactly why this investment makes sense for any farmer, even a small beginner. We spent 14,000 on 2,000 fingerlings in 6 months at 80% survival. That is 1,600 fish. So each fish well fed reaches 400 grams. That is 640 kilograms of fish at market price of 300 per kilo. That is 192,000 in revenue. So fingerlings cost 14,000. Feed estimate, that is 80,000. Net profit, that is 98,000. Kenya shillings 98,000 profit in 6 months from one pond. And while you are awaiting, the fish are still growing while you sleep, while you work, while you live your life. The money that swims toward you is in fish farming. Now, I want to see the next video if this journey, when we feed these fingerlings, when we monitor their growth, when we harvest. If you want that, drop a comment below right now and tell me, where are you watching this video from? Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, Nigeria, Tanzania? Just drop your country in the comments. I want to know where my farmers are. So if you are new here, subscribe, because this channel is not about farming. It's about building something real, something that lasts, something that your family will be proud of. Asante sana. God bless you, family. God bless your pond. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.